Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Storytime Saturday, episode 2. Now, in this Storytime Saturday, I will be telling you how I got my math teacher to quit working in my high school. Okay, now, right now, I'm 100% sure if he actually did quit or not, because I heard him speaking before winter break started that he was going to have a replacement for him, and they were talking about getting a substitute teacher until they actually can find a permanent teacher. And also, one of my friends said that he thought that he quit, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, it's a Monday right now, and I'm going back to school tomorrow, so I'll see then. And I'm going to be really busy with school, so that's why I'm recording this 5 days in advance. But anyway, this is a standoff gameplay, and it was not the best gameplay. It was kind of short, but one of my friends wanted to see it since he was playing with me. I did have a really, really badass clip coming out in like 30 seconds. You'll be able to see that. But anyway, this is how I got my math teacher to, like, allegedly quit my high school. So it all started back in this year. But actually, I'm going to first go back to my freshman year, okay? So for the first 3 quarters of my freshman year, I went to this other school, and then for the last quarter of my freshman year, I went to this school that I'm going to now in my junior year. But at that school, I had him in first period, and he's a pretty nice guy, kind of weird. He's kind of like the teacher. He's just really goofy and stuff. And like, if he hears someone speaking in the back or something, he won't just like walk back there. He'll like turn his body like 90 degrees, and like he just goofs around. I mean, he's probably a nice guy, but he can't really teach for shit. Like, he's not the best teacher. Everyone knows that, like, if we ask him a question, he's like, yeah, that's the right answer. But when we turn it in for homework, he's like, no, this isn't the right answer. We get it wrong. But anyway, I went to that school third or fourth quarter for freshman year. And then for sophomore year, I went to a different school. And then the last semester of sophomore year, I went back to that school. Now I'm actually there full time. And, second semester is just starting for my junior year. But anyway, beginning of my junior year. So this is right when school started in August. I decided to make a memes page for my school, and I probably all know what memes are, but they're basically like jokes, and I'm basically making fun of the school. Like some examples would be like how we can't like chew gum in class. There was like one does not simply chew gum in Spanish class, and stuff like that because we can't chew it in Spanish class. And also like what if I told you the volleyball team won a game? But because they obviously suck. But a lot of them, I would say about 20% of them were insults to this math teacher. I mean, I don't mind him. He's not a bad guy. It just, he can't really take a joke, and he does hold grudges really, really, like, easily. And so some of them was like, Mr., I'm not going to say his last name, but Mr. So-and-so, why you no get haircut? Or like, we have this thing called Blackboard, and he puts our grades in there, and he never really does. So it would be like, puts his grades in Blackboard, never puts our grades in Blackboard. And it's just stuff like that. And apparently he found out this. I don't even know he had a Facebook, but I just told 2 people, and the first person I told, everything was all good, but the second person I told, some person overheard it. I'm not exactly sure who, and it just spread like wildfire. Like, I didn't want really anybody to know, because if I say something offensive about the teachers, I won't get in trouble, but it spread like wildfire, and I must say, it kind of boosted my popularity a little bit at the school. It was kind of cool, but like, I don't know, I haven't really done any of the memes for a few months, or like 2 months. I might start it up again, but it was all really good, and it's just spread really, really quickly that I was the person who did it. And every once in a while, my math teacher, would kind of hint, like, say, some of the students were talking about Snapchat, and he's like, oh, are those, like, memes? And he looked over at me, because he kind of knew it was me. I was like, oh, God. But anyway, one of my best friends at the school, he has a girlfriend who is also, one of my good friends, and we sit next to each other, and he hates me, his girlfriend, and also my friend. But he's in 3rd hour Algebra 2. I'm in 5th hour with his girlfriend. And so he hates all of us, like, just because I'm hanging around with them. And what they do is purposely just, like, kind of insult him in front of him. So he would kind of hear us and just hate us, basically. We kind of, like, provoked him like that a little bit. I didn't really do it that much, but he did stuff like, if it was really, really cold in there, he kept it so cold. He didn't even touch the heat or anything. We're like, can you please turn the heat up? It's so cold. And the 3rd hour class actually went on strike, and they didn't do any homework, or like didn't do the lesson, because he was like, you know what, you guys are just bragging because it's so cold, I'm not going to do the lesson. So basically that went on, and people started to like hate him. Like 90% of the student body hated him, 90% of the teachers hated him, but the only reason why he was still in school was because my vice principal and my principal and my superintendent all loved him. That's the only reason why I was in school. Even some of the teachers, like my parents, kind of hate him now, because went to like the counseling or the student teacher conference, and he was just, I don't know, he just seemed kind of stuck up to them and everything. So yeah, more and more people really just liked him, and he did stuff like Alright, so how can I abbreviate standard form? And he was like, anybody else? I raised my hand, I was like, STD. And then, so one of the people was like, you can't really say that, Mr. So-and-so. You can't really say STD and stuff like that. And he was like, well, if anyone asked, I'll just tell the principal that, Michael was the one who did it. And he was pointing to me. And everyone was like, wow. So everyone started to slowly and surely hate him over time. And, after that, I kind of just like, my grades are okay. I actually did try in his class. It's just that no one's grades were all that good in his class. I mean, and other math teachers, they actually are pretty good. Like, we have technically we have two math teachers. One for, like, advanced math and one for, like, the beginners for freshman, sophomore, and junior would be for him. And then the junior and senior would be for my other math teacher. And then the other math teachers teaches science, but also teaches, like, trigonometry for, like, 2 periods. But technically, they're just two math teachers. And we all just kind of hated him. So after time, he would just be more and more arrogant to people, more and more mean to people, and he's probably gonna figure out how to watch this commentary and stuff, and just try to like make fun. I don't know. He's just that type of person. Well, anyway, time went on. More and more people hated him, and the point where he got like so much stress, and he just really like didn't like being there. I could just tell it. Like he was enjoyed it the first like couple years I was there. And I don't get me wrong. I didn't want him to like feel like this, but he really isn't that good of a teacher or anything. I mean, I don't know. He's just really, really weird, and I don't know. So, anyway, I went down from school because I leave at 6th period, and because I like worked really hard freshman, sophomore year to like get all my credits and everything. So I leave 6th period. I went downstairs and I was signing my name out on the office, and as I was walking the door, I heard him speaking. He was like, "Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm just done." And they were like, "We're gonna get a replacement. There's a substitute until we can find a new teacher." And I was like, okay, I didn't know really what to think. I was more shocked than everything. I wasn't like happy, but I wasn't like, oh no, whatever did I do? I shouldn't have done that. I really didn't care. So basically, I went out and went outside. Came back the next day. He was still there, and he just kind of like seemed kind of quiet and everything. And then break happened, and so tomorrow I'll be going back to school and to see if he's actually there or not. If he is there, great. I probably just kind of ignore him and everything. But if he isn't there, that's even better. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. It's 100% true if you were wondering about this meme page and everything. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed Storytime Saturday episode 2, and I will see you all later. Bye.